What's your greatest fear?
Probably open water, like way out deep ocean water.
Has that ever happened to you?
I've not been out. I wish I could go, but even though I'd be afraid of it, sounds like fun.
This sucks.
Do you like avoid it? Like
I
you
just
get,
don't like the
invited to the
idea.
beach? Oh, okay.
I love the water.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine not knowing what's way down there. Half the stuff that you have heard about is all giant fish and squids, and everything's just all mysterious. So I'd rather not venture out.
Oh,
So what's your greatest fear?
Not making it and not being happy.
jeez. Not making it. Well, can you elaborate?
Not making it to where you want to be or what you've imagined. I feel like that's like the biggest disappointment for most folk is like realizing that you've not necessarily ended up exactly how you project yourself to be. You know what I mean?
Now, how do you project yourself to be?
I don't know. You're not sure when you're 12 or 10 years old if you're going to be the big guy or you're going to be the small guy or if you'll be the guy that gets the good grades in science and this kind of stuff later on or what your role will be. And I think that's kind of what I'm getting at.
So it's like that uncertainty of like not knowing.
Uncertainty of life.
Really? It's kind of
That kind of surrounds you in every different way.
Yeah. All right.
What is your greatest fear? I know, it's really like immediate.
Profound question.
I know, right?
My greatest fear. Wow, that's hard. I would say, I guess a superficial one, I guess, would be like ending up alone. Just like being alone. And I guess as a Christian, because I'm a Christian, I would say my biggest fear is going to hell.
Really?
Yeah, and not seeing the people that I love in heaven. So.
Do you have you done things that you think you have gone to hell for, or that you will go to, or?
I mean, I'm a sinner. I'm a
Yeah.
Christian, but I still sin every day. But it's always in the back of your mind. You're like,
True.
oh well.
What's your biggest sin that you've committed ever?
Biggest sin? I don't know. From like a worldly view, or from like a godly view, because to God, all sin is sin.
It's both.
We can say like, oh, this is a bigger sin than this, but to God, they're all the same. On the same playing field. But I guess for me, if I'm like looking at it from my point of view, I would say I attempted suicide when I was 14, and I would say that was like the biggest thing in my life. But that brought me to God, so I don't know.
That's good though.
Yeah.
My greatest fear. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Probably not reaching all of the goals that I have in life. It's probably my greatest fear, like trying to succeed and then failing.
Gotcha. Have you had like an experience where you think that you've tried something and just didn't really work out for you? And...
No, I think it's actually seeing other people. Like if people are public speaking and they make a mistake, like I've never had like a horrible experience with that, but I think it's when we see other people do things, we fear them for ourselves.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you have a goal that, or any particular goal that you feel like you're on the fence about that you will, like it's like maybe there's a 30% chance that you will succeed, or you know?
Yeah.
I'm actually in the mental health program here at UNF, and so I intern right now, and I work with children. I do counseling, and so I guess I'm kind of in the midst of, will I be good at this? You know, they always say that in the beginning you doubt yourself, and it's normal, but I guess I'm just kind of afraid that maybe I'm not going to be good at this, and I'm not really sure what else to do because I know I'm in the right field, like psychology, but this is what I want to do, and even if it doesn't come naturally, I have to work a little harder probably than other people, based on personality and fit and all that, you know, so.
Have you had a chance to vote yet today?
So what is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear?
Yeah.
That's a good question. My greatest fear is
No, not there. I love
probably a giant spider would be my.
Is it really?
Yeah, I hate spiders.
Have you had an experience with a spider?
I've had several. I was actually bitten on the hand. I have a scar. It's kind of. I don't like spiders. So.
Yeah, I get it.
What about something
Like more existential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
My greatest existential fear would probably be
like losing my loved ones, so like my closest family members, and if I couldn't help, like if I couldn't stop their loss, that's probably my greatest fear.
Has that ever happened, or?
Yeah, actually, my mom passed away when I was in high school, and I couldn't stop it. So that's kind of like a struggle you deal with mentally. I know it's like
Yes, I'll definitely
suddenly
go.
deep.
No,
But
it's
Alright,
okay.
bye.
How did she pass, if you don't mind me
She
asking?
got really sick suddenly. She had the flu. We didn't realize how severe it was, and she just passed in her sleep.
Wow. I can't imagine that pain.
No,
yeah.
it was difficult, and it still is.
Yeah.
But God has a plan that comforts me, but it's difficult.
All right.
Yeah.